Assalamualaikum and hello Dr. Ifa. I am from group 14 and I will present a financial management of KPJ Healthcare Group and Apex Healthcare Group. The information that provided in this report is a detail of ratios and the breakdown of how company KPJ Healthcare Group and Apex Healthcare Berhad for the year ended 2019. The ratios and comparisons were calculated from year 2017 to 2018. Let's take a look at the calculation of ratios in both company. There are 5 categories of financial ratios, which is liquidity ratios, activity ratios, leverage or debt ratios, and profitability ratios. The calculation of ratios in KPJ Healthcare Group. Firstly, liquidity ratios for this company shows the company have a ability to pay its short-term obligations on time. Trends analysis is increased from 2017 to 2018. The working capital is positive, which is the asset is more than liabilities. It means the company can pay the liabilities. For activity ratios, there have some lag on these ratios in assets turnover, average collection period, and fixed asset turnover. These three calculations show the lower in measuring efficiency of assets to generate sales from 2017 to 2018. But for account receivables turnover and inventory turnover have the higher ratios reflect the effectiveness of assets to generate sales from 2017 to 2018. Leverage ratios in KPJ Healthcare Group. The calculation of debt ratios is decreased. It means lower ratios reflect the lower amount of debt ratios, but in calculation of time interest earned ratios is increased from 2017 to 2018, which means the higher ratios indicates that firm can meet the loan requirement. The calculation of return on equity and return on assets is decreased from 2017 to 2018. It means it has the lower ratio and indicates lower return to shareholders. But in gross profit margin, operating margin, and net profit margin is increased from 2017 to 2018. It shows the firm is more efficiency in generating profit. Next, the calculation of Apex Healthcare Berhad. Firstly, liquidity ratios shows decrease in current ratio and quick ratio, which means its lower ability to pay its short-term obligation. But in net working capital is increased from 2017 to 2018. It can absolute measure in liquidity. All the calculation in activity ratios shows decrease except the calculation in total assets turnover. It means the activity ratio has a lower ratio, reflect the effectiveness of assets to generate sales. In leverage ratios, increase in debt ratios and debt to equity ratios, but decrease in time interest earned ratios. It means the company still have the higher ratios reflect the high amount of debt to finance assets and capital structure, but it has a higher risk of default and firm cannot meet the loan requirement. For profitability ratios in Apex Healthcare, all ratios calculation increased from 2017 to 2018 except for operating profit margin. It means the company have the higher efficiency to generate sales, but it has the lower productivity in operations. Next is the comparative analysis between KPJ Healthcare Group and Apex Healthcare Berhad in year 2017. In liquidity ratios shows the Apex Healthcare is more highest than KPJ in 2017. It means the Apex Healthcare has the higher ratio reflect the ability to pay its short-term obligation. In activity ratio, show the KPJ Healthcare has the highest ratios in inventory turnover and account receivable turnover. These two ratio calculation means KPJ Healthcare only good in this ratio in effectiveness of assets to generate sales. Meanwhile, Apex Healthcare has the higher total asset turnover, average collection period, and fixed asset. Apex Healthcare is more good in effectiveness of assets to generate sales in 2017, but it still have a problem in collecting debt in short period. For debt ratios, Apex Healthcare has the highest ratios in debt to equity and time interest earned. It show the Apex Healthcare have higher amount of debt in 2017, but the firm can meet the loan requirement because it has the highest ratio in time interest earned. In 2018, it's not so good in KPJ Healthcare Group and Apex Healthcare Berhad, but the more good is Apex Healthcare Berhad. It shows the highest in liquidity ratios, leverage ratios, and profitability ratios. For KPJ Healthcare, it has all down in ratios but has the highest ratios in activity ratios than Apex Healthcare. We choose company KPJ Healthcare Group Sdn Bhd in pro forma income statement and pro forma balance sheet. Pro forma income statement is changed when sales increase in 10%. So the calculation of sales, cost of goods sold, other income, and interest times with 10%, and the total net profit is RM217,769.67. Next is pro forma balance sheet of KPJ Healthcare Sdn Bhd. All the items in balance sheet need to be subtract, which is initial subtract with forecast, and the answers is in column change. We got the total claim is RM349,783.90. So the discretionary financing need is investment minus with internal sources. And the answers of DFN is RM73606.90. Okay, next let's take a look at the balance sheet of KPJ Healthcare Group in year ended 2019. Assets P equals to liability P plus equity P equal RM2660,566.70 plus RM1996,732.1. So the answers is RM4657,298.80. This is the total profit